What's up guys, my name is Dry Ninja and today we will be going through how to obtain all of the different wings currently obtainable in 1.2.1.2. So I'm going to show you how to get all the wings, how to craft them, and how high they can fly, because it's different from wing to wing, hoverboard, jetpack, whatever. So we will go through one wing at a time. I will leave a notation on screen linking you to all the different wings, so you can click any of them if you just want to know a specific wing. But that's pretty much it, so let's get started. So the Angel and the Demon Wings are the worst obtainable wings in the game, though they are a pre 1.2 item and they're also quite easy to get. For the Angel Wings you will need the Soul of Light, 25 Soul of Light, and 10 feathers. You craft them at a mithril anvil, and the Soul of Light you can get by just killing stuff in the hollow underground. And for the Demon Wings you need the Soul of Light, of course, 25 Soul of Night, and 10 feathers. Also crafted at a mithril anvil as all of the other wings. And you get the Soul of Night from killing stuff in the underground corruption or crimson biome. So the second worst wings are not actually a wing, it's a jetpack. You can get this jetpack by for 40 gold from the Steampunker during a waxing moon phase. I'm not really sure what a waxing moon phase is, so you're gonna have to look that up yourself. Though they are slightly worse than butterfly wings, but they are better than the Angel and Demon Wings. And you can also ascend quicker by pressing your W key. But it's pretty crap pair of wings, jetpack, whatever. But if you have the Steampunker, 40 gold, I mean, why not? Next up, we have the Butterfly Wings. These you can craft from 20 Soul of Light and 1 Butterfly Dust. And now the Butterfly Dust is a 50% chance drop from a moth, which is a really rare mob in the jungle. I found 2 here for some reason, still couldn't get the drop. And I farmed in the jungle forever until I finally got the drop. These are in the third worst tier, if you want to put it that way. Though they do look pretty cute, and I mean, who doesn't want to become a butterfly? Here we have the Fairy Wings. So the Fairy Wings are pretty simple to get. You kill pixies until you have 100 pixie dust, and you combine that with 20 Soul of Light, and there you go, you have yourself a pair of Fairy Wings. These are just as good as the Butterfly Wings, and they look just as cute, so if you want to be fabulous for a day, go ahead and craft these wings. The third pair of wings in this tier is the Bee Wings. So to craft the Bee Wings you need 20 Soul of Light and 1 Tattered Bee Wing. And this is a drop, it's a really rare drop from Moss Hornets. I stood in the jungle for I don't know how long, I probably found like 7 moths before getting this item, and getting the Fairy Wings is so much easier. And I mean, the Bee Wings, they look cool but not that cool. So these are probably my least favorite wings, but I had to get them for the video. Moving on to the next tier, we have the Harpy Wings. These are among my favorite wings in the game, even though they are kind of in a medium level tier thingy. They are absolutely amazing. They fly quite high and they're so easy to get. The thing is, you're gonna want to kill wyverns until you have 20 Soul of Light, and during that period you have a very high chance of obtaining a giant harpy feather, because when you're standing up there high up in the sky and trying to kill some wyverns, you're gonna meet lots of harpies up there. You're gonna have to kill lots of harpies, and by killing harpies you get the giant harpy feather. Woo! So I mean, it's a high chance of you just getting this feather for free. That's why I'm saying it's one of the easiest wings to get, because I mean, you're gonna need the Soul of Light anyway if you're not gonna buy the jetpack or the leaf wings. So it's a pretty good wing for a really cheap price. In the same tier we have the Bone Wings. These look a lot cooler than the Harpy Wings, though they're a bit harder to get. You'll have to survive in the hard mode dungeon and farm there until you get yourself a pair of bone feathers, or a bone feather rather. And the bone feather is a rare drop by a armored skeleton. But if you can survive in the dungeon and want to put yourself through that suffering, go ahead, get these wings, they look cool. And now, in the same tire, the wings I hate the most, because since I actually took my time to get all the drops on video for this video, I had to wait and wait and wait and wait for an eclipse to happen. This was before they made it easier to get an eclipse, so I waited really long for you guys to get this Batwing. You get the broken Batwing from, I think, yeah, it's from a vampire during solar eclipse. And I mean, I think they have a pretty high chance of dropping it, but still, you gotta wait for an eclipse when you can just get the Harpy Wings on, you know, the first night if you're Irmer. But yeah, oh god, I hate these wings. Let's move on. And now we're on Irmer's territory. These are the Flame Wings. Also one of the coolest wings in the new update. To get the wings, you need 20 solo flight, of course, and also a fire feather dropped from Red Devils in the hard mode Hell. And they have a 1.33% chance of dropping the fire feather. I got really happy when I found this because the Red Devils themselves are quite rare, but I'm telling you, they are worth getting because they look cool. Next up, in the same tire, we have the Frozen Wings. They look pretty similar to the Ghost Wings, but they're much easier to get. If it's raining or, you know, storming, blizzarding, snowing really hard in the winter biome, you're gonna want to go there and you're gonna want to kill the Frost Giant guys, which also drop the Frost armor set. And they have a fairly high chance of dropping the Ice Feather. And so you just combine this Ice Feather with a solo flight and you got yourself a pair of Frozen Wings. Next up are the Ghost Wings. They look really cool, they're fairly easy to make, and they go really well with the Spectre armor. Now to craft them you need 10 ectoplasm, which you can find in the hard mode dungeon. It's easier to get than Bone Feather, for example, since you only need 10 ectoplasm and then you can get the hell out of there. Even though they look very similar to the Frozen Wings, they are a bit cooler and, you know, got that transparent effect, so they're worth getting. Last pair of wings in this tire is the Leaf Wings. These doesn't require any solo flight because you buy them from the Witch Doctor, which will move into an empty room or house after you've killed the Queen Bee. And he sells them for 1 platinum. I mean, 1 platinum isn't too hard to get, but since you can get these pair of wings so early on, I guess it might be a lot for you. But once again, you don't need any solo flight, so that makes them pretty easy to get. Now, in the next tire, there's just one lonely little wing mushroom hovering thingy called the Hoverboard. This you can craft from 18 bars of shroomite and 20 solo flight, of course. So this is a bit tricky to get, but it's kind of special compared to the other pair of wings. So to get the shroomite bars you need chlorophyte bars, 18 of them, and you need 15 that amount of glowing mushroom. And to get the shroomite bars you need an auto hammer, which is bought from Truffle, which will move into a house if you have an overground or surface glowing mushroom biome. So by planting jungle grass seeds on mud near a empty house, you will finally get this NPC to move in, so you can get the chlorophyte bars and the glowing mushrooms to combine to shroomite bars, and you craft them with the soul flight and you get the hoverboard, and congratulations, you just wasted a lot of time for nothing. I'm just kidding. This hoverboard is pretty cool. You can go really fast horizontally with it, and I think there's actually a way of going infinitely hovering on this little dude. I don't like it too much personally. It looks kind of weird and it feels kind of weird, and I just love the spooky wings way too much to move back from that. That's it about the hoverboard, and let's move on to the next tire. So guys, don't judge me if I'm pronouncing tier or tire wrong. I'm Swedish, don't judge me. It's not my fault. My mother made me this way. But let's move on with this tire. So the first pair of wings we have here are the Steampunk Wings, which are not obtainable currently, except if you love to hack or you know, if you're a beta tester, because then go ahead and use them. To us mortal people, they are not obtainable until next update, so you're gonna have to wait for them. Next wings are the Spooky Wings. These are, together with the Tattered Fire Wings, the hardest item to get in the game, according to me. And I know everything, so always listen to what I say. I'm 100% always right about everything. These wings you get from the Halloween event. They are made by the Spooky Twig, combined with Solo Flight, and the Spooky Twig is dropped from the Morning Wood. All of the drops during the Pumpkin Moon event have a higher chance of dropping if you are at a later wave. This is kind of complicated, and I'm not going to go too deep into this subject because the Pumpkin Moon event is a whole other world we need to talk about some other time. But as I said, it's a drop of the Morning Wood, and you just combine them with, you guessed it, Solo Flight, and you get the Spooky Wings. They look like this, and they're really cool. I always use them. Next and lastly, we have the Tattered Fairy Wings. And I was actually wrong saying the Spooky Wings was the hardest, because I now realized the Fairy Wings in the same tire are even harder to get for some reason. I think they look a lot less cool and they're harder to get, and it's fairy stuff. Who cares about fairies? No offense to any fairies out there, just I don't care so much about you guys. Though, back to the subject, the black fairy dust, which is used to craft the wings, is dropped by the pumpkin. Pumpkin is the hardest drop in the moon event, so you're gonna have to work a lot to get these. I think I got 3 of them during one event. I was really lucky, and I actually managed to kill like 8 pumpkins or something in the last wave. So I got a few of these, but yeah, if you want to show off your cool Tattered Fire Wings, go ahead. Nobody's gonna stop you. Okay, so there are 7 different tiers of heights that the wings can fly. On the first tier, without any boots and boosts, on 107 feet height, we have the Demon and the Angel Wings. Second tier, the 121 feet. We have the jetpack. Next one is butterfly wings, fairy wings, and bee wings, all on 135 feet. Next one is harpy wings, bone wings, and bat wings. They can reach a height of 144 feet. The next tier is flame wings, frozen wings, ghost wings, and leaf wings. They all can reach 163 feet. And now to the lonely tier. The hoverboard can reach 172 feet, but nobody cares about the hoverboard. And the last one, which is Spooky Wings, Tattered Fire Wings, including the Steampunk Wings, even though you can't get them yet, is 182 feet. Now, thank you all so much for watching. I know this was a lot of information just in one video, just rambling. But to thank you all for watching this far into the video, I'm gonna show you a bonus clip of me completing my first wave 15 in the Pumpkin Moon event. I was sitting in Skype with a couple of friends, and I got really, I got too happy. And I have to give you guys this, and here we go. Go listen to it. Bye. Take care. Peace.
But Slip, not to be that guy, but now what?
Get even more trophies. I nailed it. I'm the best Terraria player in the world. Not even overdriving there.
Please.
What?
Please. Foffi Lollipop, då du error är någon Foffi såskock.
6 stycken pumpkin trophies seems legit.
You know what I said, Flip?
No.
Why you no listen?
Oh my god, all this loot.